What's going on, beautiful empowered souls? My name is Rowan Tyne, and today we've got a very powerful message coming to you. It's about settling in life. I've coached a lot of people through settling with external things, but actually more importantly, and very rarely talked about, settling within, settling for yourself. So, what do I do? How do I stop settling in my life? Hopefully you'll be able to apply some of this, if not all of this, to your life to create the life of your dreams, the destiny that is really calling to you. To begin with, let this be your mantra. What you put up with, you will end up with. What you put up with, you will end up with. Every single time. What you put up with outside of yourself, if you let people push you around, if you let yourself be a doormat to the world around you, if you let people push you and dictate your life and write your script for you, how you are going to be in the life that is given to you, the dream that has been given to you, if you let other people tell you how to do that, how to go about that, that's what you're going to end up with. That's what you're going to create in life. You're just going to create more of that, more of where you are, more of what you're at, more of your past. That's what you're going to create. What you do more of in your life, it's only going to expand. It's the nature of this world. It's constantly expanding. Everything is expanding. Where you place your energy is just going to expand. So if you're putting energy in your relationships, you don't like that the dude's cheating on you, you don't like that the girl is doing this or that or whatever, then guess what? If you let that happen, if you don't set the boundary from the beginning, you're gonna end up with it. That's what you're gonna have. That's the expectation. That's gonna be the guidelines that have been made for what's okay in the relationship and how people treat you and how the world sees and exists with you. So if you let that be your life, guess what? It will be. The universe is just gonna say, okay, yeah, if that's what you want, if that's what you're saying you're ready for, here you go. But if you want something more in life, it's about setting boundaries. It's about saying what you want and living in that place consistently. About being straight up and communicating from your heart. And this aspect with boundaries and all this stuff, it oftentimes gets kind of portrayed incorrectly and people don't really understand it. And so what really ends up happening is people try to control the reality around them. They try to control the other person in the relationship, which turns into manipulation. This was me. I was very controlling in my relationship because I was coming from fear all the time and I was not happy with the relationship, but I wanted to make it work because I was dependent, right? In many situations, in many relationships, doing the same thing over and over again, the same patterns were coming up, and I wasn't stepping in and breaking the pattern, breaking the cycle. I was telling the world I wasn't ready. And so I had to step up and create what I wanted at a certain point. And what I had to do was, in my relationships, set the bar higher, not in a controlling way, but in a loving, communicative, connecting way of, hey, this is what I'm ready for in life. Let's create this. And then I went inward. What you put up with, you will end up with within yourself. With yourself, it always starts with the self, always begins with you. With what you actually have control of, which is just this. Really. And that's actually so much. We just don't realize how infinite that is. So realize that everything that you are putting up with yourself, all your actions that you really know you could be doing better, all the thoughts that you're having that you know could be more positive, you know are not creating what you want in life, all the words that you're saying and all the interactions that you're having, all the steps you're taking, every breath and the intentions you're living in, everything you're doing, you're going to end up with if you don't really check in with yourself and ask yourself, do I really want this? Is this what I want in my life? Is this what I want to be the space for? Is this what I want to create? If you're settling in your life, you're not going to create something more. The dream is not going to come to you until you say, I'm ready. But the second you say you're ready, the whole paradigm shifts, and you will elevate and you will expand into your highest potential. It's so beautiful. That's why I'm speaking on it. I wouldn't speak on it if it wasn't powerful, if I didn't know it could change lives. So really take this to heart and don't put up with your BS anymore. Really look at yourself. We have so many blind spots in life. That's why it's great to talk to other people, express and be open to other opinions, what other people think, especially wise people who've been through it. It's great to stay open to those people and create those relationships because they can see our blind spots. They can see what we're not looking at, what we presently cannot see. And so it enables us to see things and expand more and be more of what we really want and let go of what we don't want, so we can actually live lives of our design. We can create the masterpieces we came here to create. But we can't do that if we're being unconscious and we're settling. And the last thing I want to speak on with settling is a lot of times we're in those situations putting up with things because we don't believe that we are worthy of something greater. This was me. I know this is so many people that I'm speaking to currently. They don't believe that they are truly worthy. The belief, your self-image is going to dictate everything. If you don't believe, if you don't see yourself as somebody who's worthy of that, of what you really want in life, for yourself and with everybody around you in all your relationships, self and other, you're not going to create that. If I didn't think I was worthy of traveling, I wouldn't be traveling until I shifted that. If I didn't think I was worthy of having amazing connections with everybody around me, I wouldn't have created that. If I didn't think I was worthy of loving myself, which is what everybody is being taught currently in society, how can we create anything if we don't love ourselves, if we don't think we're worthy? This is the core, the foundation of everything. If anything, if I can bring home one thing to you, if I can make something land for you right now, realize that if you position self-love, if you don't love yourself right now, if you position self-love at the top priority, at the highest priority, being somebody who loves yourself unconditionally, if you let that be your top priority for 365 days, your game will change. Everything around you, your entire life will completely shift before your eyes. Let that be your highest priority every single day. Let self-love be at the forefront of your mind for 365 days, the best you can, without judgment, right? Because that's not self-love. Let that be at the top, and you will stop settling. You will stop settling in yourself, with yourself, and with everybody around you when you are truly in self-love and loving yourself. Let this be the game for 365 days, even for 6 months, and you will notice massive shifts. But as long as you intellectualize it, no, you should probably be practicing self-love. Even if you think you kind of love yourself, no, you can always go deeper. I can always go deeper. And everything changes there. What you put up with, you will end up with. What you believe you are worthy of, you will create. What you don't believe you are worthy of will be right beyond that limitation for you for the rest of your life until you shift it. Please shift it for yourself. I care about you. I want this for you, just like I wanted it for myself. Finally, after so many years of suffering, after so many years of not being worthy, after so many years of settling in my life, and the freedom that is beyond that is incredible. If you love this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. Comment down below what you vibed with most. Connect with me, communicate with me. I love you unconditionally. Ignite your lives and enjoy. Boom.